Hello everyone, so in this video I'm going to review my X-Men 97 Archangel action figure. So I'm not at my usual review spot because one of our dogs gave birth and she made a den of the area, so she's there temporarily. So for now I'm going to review here. So here is Archangel up close. It's got a nice shade of blue going on there. His face looks pretty cool. It's based on the X-Men animated series, X-Men 97 in particular. So here he is. Got a full 360 of Archangel. He's got these holes, that's where you plug in his wings. I'm gonna get to that in a bit, but right now I'm gonna show you guys his articulation. So let's get his head focused. His head goes up and down, turns all around. He's got an ab crunch, and you can turn him at the waist. His arm also goes all around. You can turn him at the bicep. He's got double jointed elbows. His wrist turns all around and goes up and down. He's got swappable hands, by the way. Here in his lower body, his legs can kick out that far. He can't really move him so much in the back because of his butt cheeks, but he can kick out this far. He's got a thigh cut, so you can spin his thigh all around. Double jointed knees. He's got a cut in his calves, and he's got a whole lot of motion on his ankles. They can rock side to side and can go up and down. So he's pretty articulated. He's got some ratcheting going on over there. So that's basically Archangel's articulation. And we've got his accessories. So first thing I'll show you, he's got this wing accessory. So this is how his wings look when they are folded up. So you could put them plug them right over here, and that's basically how he looks when his wings are folded up. Pretty cool that you have this accessory. So let's take it out first. He's got this gun. So if you guys checked out the X-Men 97 series, season 2, I believe Bishop gave him this gun. And it is the same gun Bishop got on his X-Men 97 toy, just painted different. Pretty cool gun. It's a big energy weapon. His alternate head shows him sort of, it's got his angry expression. Alternate hands. He's got another clawed hand, open palm expressive hand, and a hand to hold the gun. Gun fits pretty well over here. And he's got his wings. So his wings plug in on the back. And he also has this piece, which I shall show you a little later how they plug in. So to plug in Angel's wings, you just stick them in here, snap them in. You got this piece over here, goes into the hole, fits in over there. Once the wings are on, they look pretty neat. They're not too ornate, but they do the job. They kind of have this metallic silver look, which I like. Very simple look to the wings, but they're pretty cool. You could sort of angle them if you like. What I find particularly cool is curving them. Kind of like using it to protect himself. Kind of reminds me of some sort of dragon creature with his wings folded up, or a vampire. So it's pretty cool that he can do this. So the wings are fairly articulate. You could kind of angle them if you wish, but there is this special piece that secures the wings. So if you notice, there are these pegs over there and these holes over here. You just angle them in such a way that you put this in, sort of to stabilize his wings. So now they're kind of fixed in this angle, but it's pretty good. You can still do the nice curve over there. Kind of reminds me of a sleeping vampire, but yeah, it looks really cool. A sleeping winged vampire, that is. So these wings are pretty cool and expressive enough for me. And yeah, that's Angel with his wings on. Pretty neat. Here's a full 360. Those are nice shiny wings. I like the details that they have. Nice little details going on, so pretty cool. So there. Angel's got the nice paint job going on. Looks like his animated counterpart. Got that blue and sort of that fuchsia or hot pink, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. So now for a sense of scale, I'm going to show you Angel with some of his teammates. This is him with Cyclops over here. His fellow X-Men 97 teammate, Cyclops. So that's the X-Men 97 version of Cyclops. Here's Wolverine from the Love Triangle set. So this Wolverine is like supposed to be 5'3", and Angel's about 5'11" or 6 flat. So pretty good scale going on over there. And of course, here's Angel with his love interest, Psylocke. Whoop, Cyclops fell over, but there is Angel with my Gameverse Psylocke. They look pretty good together. There's a pretty good Psylocke too. She's got nice and curvy, and it looks pretty neat. So there they are all together. And last but not least, let's get in the big guy. Angel's former boss / master, Apocalypse. So he's a big figure. So let's get him into frame over there. So that's Angel with Apocalypse. So it looks pretty neat. They look pretty neat together. So yeah, for a sense of scale, that's Angel with his fellow Marvel Legends 6-inch scale X-Men. Here we got the box of X-Men 97 Archangel. Here's a close-up. We've got the X-Men 97 logo, Marvel Legends. On the side, we've got some nice artwork of Archangel. Same thing on the other side. The top, we got the X logo. And the bottom, and the back. Got a full view of the figure. Pretty neat, pretty cool. Showing the options of his wings. And yeah, that's the box. So Archangel's one of those characters who I always found kind of cool in the old show. I remember he was pretty much hell-bent on revenge on Apocalypse for what Apocalypse did to him. So in the X-Men 90s cartoon, Archangel went to find a cure for his wings. He wanted to be a normal human, so he underwent some experiment with a Dr. Adler. And it seems Adler was actually Mystique in disguise, working for Apocalypse. And instead of getting rid of his wings, he sort of became a cybernetic angel after the quote-unquote cure. And he became one of Apocalypse's horsemen. And eventually he broke out of Apocalypse's control, and he spent another episode being obsessed, chasing after and trying to kill Apocalypse. So that's pretty cool. But aside from that, the Angel character in particular holds a special place in my heart because it's what got me into collecting Marvel Legends. So this is my very first Angel Marvel Legend, my very first Marvel Legend. It's the Sentinel Wave Angel from Toy Biz. He sort of looks like Brad Pitt to me, but yeah, I remember seeing this guy in the toy store, thinking it looked really cool and very detailed. So I got him, and I said I'd stop at this one, but you know, the collection grew from him. So he was the very first Marvel Legend I got from the old Toy Biz days back in the mid-2000s, if I'm not mistaken. So here he is, Angel and Archangel. So I hope you enjoyed the review, and see you guys next time.